Well, if you're like me and you've ever wondered what the alternate route to Bethel Ridge is, let me take you on a journey and let's see what this alternate route is like on section 2 of the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route. Let's go. So if you're wondering where this is the red route that's listed here on the Backcountry Discovery Route maps as far as routes go. And it's a really nice, easy road. It's a well-maintained gravel road. It's a fairly busy road. I passed a bunch of vehicles, so wherever you go on this, you're going to need to make sure you ride right. And you can see here I come to an early junction in the route, and my Gaia wasn't exactly working perfectly at this point. It was kind of slow to catch up to where I was, so I always had to stop and take a look at the different intersections and figure out exactly where I was before I proceeded. So here I am, just continuing down the route. It's late September, so the leaves are starting to change on the trees and the bushes, so it made for a really pretty ride through this area. Pretty cloudy day today, so it wasn't too bright out, and got to enjoy a nice backcountry road. Really scenic, not too eventful. You can see the gravel's so packed here, it's almost like pavement, and so I was able to fly through down the trail is pretty easily and quickly, which makes for a nice bypass route if you aren't really into riding up Bethel Ridge, which is a little bit more of a challenging route. It's not super difficult, but this route makes it a lot easier. Maybe if you're having a mechanical issue or just sort of traveling solo and want to have an easier route, or if time's an issue, then recommend this. You can see here passing on the staying to the right is really key as you come upon other vehicles on this route, because it's easy and well traveled. And the other thing that you'll notice on this section is the amount of trees that have been burned out. Not sure when the forest fire came through here, but it's really done a lot of damage. On the bright side, I guess you get to see a little bit farther because there's no trees to block the view, and I know that it'll help the grow the forest again a little bit easier as those new saplings are able to get some sunlight. So it won't be long before this forest bounces back, of course, but it is a bit sad to see all the damage that's been done along these trails. And so the other thing you might notice if you catch my handlebars here every once in a while, you'll see I'm riding with Hippo Hands. This is a company that's out of Oregon, I believe, and amazing product, and highly recommend Hippo Hands. Check them out. And I've had these now for about 4 seasons of riding, and they show very little wear and tear. Highly recommend them. They're great for riding in wet or cold, and right now it was about 5 degrees Celsius, so it was a bit cold, and these kept my hands nice and toasty, able to travel long distance without any problems, and wearing my summer riding gloves. So that's always a bonus when you can wear those. Now you see the road changed a little bit here. We're on a beautiful paved section, and through this you get to see some really unique geology. A lot of volcanic activity in this area, and up to the right there is looking up at Bethel Ridge. Then you come down into this cool canyon and able to travel along pretty nicely on this paved road, and you get a few nice views as you travel along here down this ridge. To the left, there's a really spectacular canyon coming up, and something that you get to enjoy on this route. So it's not a super boring route. It's got some entertaining things to look at. So still on the bypass route of Bethel Ridge, and you get this really cool forest pavement, and you ride along this amazing view, this ridge line, and let's see what's next. Pretty cool. Okay, so that is the end of the bypass for Bethel Ridge. If you want to go Bethel Ridge, it's up there. And that was a fun alternative.